Alright Spartans, how you doing? And welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3. And this is, well, the last time for a while at least that I'll be doing these faction preview videos. I'm sure, in fact I guarantee you I'll be back doing them again when the DLCs come out for the game. But for the base game, this is the last Legendary Lord that I need to cover for you on the channel. So we're looking today at Skrag The Slaughterer. We checked out in my other video, which is out on the channel right now as well, Greaser's Goldtooth of the Goldtooth faction. And now it's Skrag The Slaughterer of the Disciples of the Moors. So yes, that is all my videos now done. Obviously the game is coming out literally 3 days to go, the 17th of February. And as well, because all the videos are now out, that means that my faction vote poll is out as well. So check it out in the description of this video and the Greaser's Goldtooth video. Vote for which Legendary Lord and faction you want me to play as my first campaign on Warhammer 3. So let us do it for the final time, guys. Let's look at Skrag The Slaughterer and all of his faction effects and lord effects for the campaign. So his campaign movement range is plus 10% for all characters in the faction. Hero capacity plus 1 for butchers, and hero recruit rank of plus 2 for butchers. His casualty replenishment rate for the Lord's army is plus 8% for Gorgers units, and then the upkeep of minus 50% for Gorgers units in the Lord's army. Looking at his starting location, he's probably the most southern faction that you can play as in the game. He is right down southwest of the map, very, very far away from Greaser's Goldtooth, who's around this area in the Ivory Road. So he's way down there, pretty much in the bottom left corner of the Warhammer 3 campaign map. So without further ado, let us begin the campaign, and I shall be back with you after the introduction.
Ogres feast to honor Greasus the Over-Tyrant. Their appetites are ferocious. I must be wary.
Time's up, wizard. No. Put him in the stew.
Wait! Wait! Untold power can be harnessed from a dying god.
Power? Ogres take what they want. What more power do we need? Boil the pot! Fresh meat!
Please wait! The god is up there! You can't devour it!
Quiet! A bear, you say?
Sounds tasty.
Shut up! A new meat. God flesh.
Enough for you, your warriors, and your god, the Great Maw.
I can smell it now. Roast god ribs.
A feast like no other.
You're no meat eater. What's in it for you?
My book reveals a path to his deathbed. I will show you the way for one drop of Ursun's divine blood.
One drop. But ogres get the rest.
That is the deal. Our goal is to claim Ursun. The ogres will eat their weight in god flesh and throw the leftovers into the Great Maw.
Oh, Great Maw. What should I do with this piece of gristle? Does it go in the pot? No. I say, first we listen to him, then we can eat him.
If you need meat for your pot, then we should start with the dwarfs, Great Prophet. The Carracks will be tough to crack, but the taste is surely worth it. Further along the pass lie ruins. The Tome of Fates tells me that Skaven hide within. There isn't much flesh on the vermin, so you must slay plenty to fill the cauldron. And where the Grey Mountains end is the true treasure. Marienburg, a city rich in gold and supple flesh. Beyond lies the Empire. So much blood for your part. Enough to summon the rifts and hunt for Godmeat in the realms of chaos. Of course, it is possible to bypass the dwarfs and head straight for the heart of the Empire, which is ripe for plunder. But perhaps that's a riskier strategy. Listen to your gut, Great One. Let its rumble guide you, and together we will seek Ursun and finally sate the Great Maw.
So I'm kind of getting Warhammer 1 vibes from where Skrag the Slaughterer is starting in the bottom left of the campaign map. Didn't realise until we just did the flyover how close we are to the Empire factions and Karl Franz himself at Altdorf. So yeah, interesting to see if you were going to play this campaign, how quickly you could get to engage the Empire factions from the start here. But our first target is going to be the Dwarven faction over here, and this Karak of Karak Asgaraz, basically. I think I pronounced that one correctly. I think I got away with that one. Karak Asgaraz. So yeah, that's our first target down this sort of road that we can go down. I don't think... Can we go north, actually? We could go north straight off the bat. I thought we'd have to go down this road down here, but we could go north as well and then start to hit the Empire faction straight away there at the settlement of Ilhart, or Eilhart. So, yeah, lots to choose, lots to go for. I mean, looking at Scrag and who he's going to be facing off against, obviously we've got the Empire factions. If you look at diplomacy here of Marienburg, Hochland, Middenland, and Reichland, he's obviously got to face off against some Skaven of Clan Moribus, and obviously the Dwarven faction as well. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details about how the Ogre Kingdom play out. If you want to know all the mechanics of this faction, then go and check out my other video that I did, obviously, for Greaser's Goldtooth. And in that video, I went through all the sort of base features for the Ogre Kingdoms. But with this one, I'm just going to jump into it and try and see how much I can achieve with Scrag in this video today. So, looking at the technology, exactly the same as Goldtooth. We'll go for, for Greaser's, sorry, not Goldtooth. Greaser's Goldtooth, but not Goldtooth. Camp Huddle is the one to choose straight away, which will give us that plus camp limit of +1. Army ability of Dismember, which is obviously a debuff on acceleration, speed, and charge speed. And then population surplus of 1 for newly deployed camps, which is what you need because, as you were seeing in the other video, camps do require, to go up the tiers, quite a lot of population surplus. Now, that is also something I discovered in that video, is the fact that when we looked at it to begin with, the settlement buildings don't seem to have much variation, and you can't recruit many units in the settlement buildings themselves. It's from the camps that it unlocks a lot more availability for unit recruitment of different units, obviously, and different building construction. So it's the camps that you get a lot of the features or enhancements to the Ogre Kingdoms from the camps themselves. So we'll try and construct a camp as soon as possible in the Dwarven lands over there. So we're going to go for the Moor Cave, which will give us those Noblar Trappers. And looking at his army build to begin with, we've got the same 3 Noblar units that we have with Greasus. We've got Noblar Trappers, which of course we've got with Greasus as well. We've got 3 units of Gorgers. We didn't see these with Greasus. These are armor-piercing, anti-infantry, vanguard deployment, and they've got that stalk ability, which also the Noblar Trappers have got the stalk ability there. So we'll see them hopefully in action in a little minute, or a little bit, I should say. But Saber Tusk Pack, we've got them as well. Very fast, obviously maneuverability-wise, going to be excellent on the battle map, but they have got that susceptibility to rampage, which obviously isn't ideal when you're trying to control them in battle. And then we've got the Ogre Bulls with dual weapons and the Ogre Bulls with the normal weapon variant. So that's the starting army for Scrag himself. Diplomacy-wise, just quickly jumping back into that. No one wants to talk to us at the moment. We haven't got the 25% extra income from trade that Greasus has. So, we'd obviously have to go for base trade with any faction who wants to talk to us. But at the moment, no one does want to speak to us about anything. So we are very much on our own to begin with. So that's the situation there. Obviously, looking back at... we've done the technology. Looking back at the diplomacy, though, for a second, you can see the factions we can see here. Obviously, Empire and all these sort of variants there. So this is what we're going to have to deal with early on with Scrag. I'm looking forward to facing off against the dwarves, actually. It's going to be quite interesting. So we know as well that the offering to the Great Moor is still available to us with Scrag. He has exactly the same benefits that you would get if you were playing as Greasus. Melee attack plus 10, movement range plus 20, etc, etc. Now, I was thinking about it, because we are facing off against the armored dwarves, I want to try... I know it's not armor piercing, but it's going to be melee attack, which hopefully will boost us a little bit with those heavily sort of armored defensive units. So we're going to go and make an offer straight off the bat to the Great Moor. Obviously, we've gone down to 40. We can still afford that at the moment. It's not a problem. So we've got the melee attack plus 10. We can't do contracts still at the moment, unfortunately. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, we don't want to recruit any more units currently. Yeah, so, yeah, everything is good to go. So let's have a fight. Let's have a battle, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and hit Enlag and take him out. Decisive victory against some Dwarven warriors, miners, and a Dwarven lord. It'd be interesting. Looking forward to getting on and fighting the dwarves again. It's been some time since I've last fought them in battle on Warhammer. So we'll offer them... Actually, no. I mean, speed. We don't need... Maybe unit mass, but speed is not going to be something we're going to have to worry about with the Dwarven faction. So we'll just go for another, a normal battle without offering any pre-battle feast. So let's do this. Let's fight the battle. Okay. Looking at Scrag, actually, let's just channel the magic. Anyway. Oh, surprise, surprise. He has got a couple of spells, actually. So he is classed, actually, Scrag, as a wizard in the game. So whereas Greasus is kind of a melee combatant, he is a wizard. And he's got these two abilities. The Hex debuff spell of the Brain Gobbler, which decreases leadership by 16. And, oh, we do need that. Thank you very much. Armor piercing plus 25% and melee attack plus 24. Now, is that cast? I would imagine that's cast on a unit, so that's going to be handy against these Dwarven faction. Okay, so let's have a look at the units that we haven't looked at yet with Greasus. And it's these guys. Oh my god. Jesus. I'm just trying to get a bit more of the face here. Christ. Ooh. Looks like the wife in the morning. Oh, Jesus. Right, okay. Nasty stuff. Three units of them. Saber Tusk pack. Kind of like a lion. A saber lion. A saber tusk lion, really, isn't it? A saber tusk tiger, whatever they are. Yeah, I mean, look at, they got bloody claws sort of sewn onto them. Jeez. Okay, so once you want to use them, hopefully try and avoid them going to the rampage as much as we can. Apart from that, we've seen all the other units before. Obviously on Scrag as well. It's like this knife is obviously, again, part of his body. So he must have cut off his arms and so. Again, lore-wise, tell me if you know in the comments. But has he cut off his arms and then had these attached to his arms instead as his kind of new hands, essentially? You've got a hook and a massive knife, effectively. Okay, and this is his pot behind him for his meals with two goblins on the back. Lovely. So let's zoom in on the back there. Oh my god, look at that. The skeleton there. And that's... Oh, and there's a brain. There's a brain. There's a brain. Oh my god, there's a brain. Wow, okay. Let's do this, guys. Here we go. So, Scrag. This is... yeah, you can assign it to a unit. Okay, that's fine. So, we'll do that. We'll get these cheeky chappies to come in. Move the ogre balls on the right-hand side. Get the Gorgers to go on the left. Saber-tusk pack can go forward with the ogre balls again. Now, these are, as we know, weak against armor, so they're not going to be good against the dwarves, unfortunately. But we'll get Scrag to move in. Okay, smash them down. Oh, yes. That is lovely. That is lovely. Even though it didn't have much of a run up to that charge, it was still a lovely sight. Here come the ogres. Initiate. Initiate on yourself, actually. Go on. Yeah, that's fantastic. Debuff the Lord's leadership. Miners are going over there. Here come the ogre balls. We'll get the Saber-tusk pack to come in now. Come forward. Beasts of the night. Well, they're not beasts of the night, are they? But the beasts. Okay, give him a recharge. Give him a recharge. Give him an absolute smack in the back. Oh my god, yes. That's a glorious sight. That's a glorious sight. Okay. So these guys over here, even in the Gorgers, of course. Let's just go around the back of these dwarven warriors over here. That's it. Get in there. Oh, that's starting to make them rout straight away. Ogre balls come in, hit these dwarf warriors from that side. And debuff these again. Give these a armor piercing damage. Yeah, it's absolute game over. That is it. The chain rout's kicking in. The dwarven warrior. Oh, he's getting some morale back, actually. So we'll get Scrag to come around the back here. So what we'll do, we'll get these Gorgers to pull out. Oh no, they can hit these miners that are coming back into the fray. Oh my god, this guy just flipped backwards. I think one of those Gorgers did then, as he charged in. Jesus, I'm preferring these to Greasus, actually. I like these. Nasty buggers these guys are. I'll tell you, this army build's better for me. It suits me a bit better, I think. Especially these Gorgers. Come on. Get out of it now. Time's up, Dwarven Lord. You've finished. You're a finished man. Keep up his leadership again. You're finished, dwarf. Go on. Get out of here. We have won the battle. End it there. And, of course, a decisive victory. Okay. Meat gained 2 to the faction. Potion of strength. Oh, excellent stuff. Look at that. Base weapon damage 50% and armor piercing damage 50%. So that combined with his augment spell, that's going to be 75%, isn't it? Surely. Lovely stuff. So we'll go for unit replenishment. Though I did say in my other video I was going to try and play a bit more this campaign so I could try and do the contracts, but I've got to be honest with you, I haven't had time over the weekend, unfortunately, to do this, so I've had to jump straight into the campaign from the very beginning. But, you know, unfortunately, life has got in the way, kids, etc., etc., the house, all that sort of stuff. So I couldn't, unfortunately, do any recording of this campaign until I played it right now, unfortunately. But I'm sure you guys will understand what contracts is about. I wish I could show you, but I'll leave it for you guys to obviously experience when you get the game on Thursday. But you know what it's going to be about. Basically, you're going to have to, as it says here, accept missions offered by other factions, and completion will improve relations between you and that faction. Whatever those contracts are, I don't know. I mean, maybe you have to take out a certain enemy, take out a certain settlement, raise it. I don't know, maybe raid someone's lands. It could be something like that. It's going to be various things that you'll be asked about, but what they are exactly, you will find out, as well as I will at some point, probably, what they're going to be. Enemy killed in battle. So we've got our hero. So is he going to be his butcher? So we know about the fact he's got +2 to his XP, hasn't he? I'm sure it was. The Lord's details was... Hang on. Hang about. Yeah. Hero capacity +1 for butchers, but hero recruit rank +2. Right, it must be that when we recruit our own, then we get the recruit rank of +2, not when you actually get one spawned for a mission completion. But we'll embed him into the army. What's he going to do? He's going to replenish troops, is he? Lovely. Okay. Excellent stuff. I know Greasus' one improved campaign movement range, but this guy improves army replenishment. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at his skills then. So we know he's got 1 skill rank to assign. So we could go for that increase and improvement in the Bull Gorger, which I'm probably going to go for. More feasts offer to Great Maw cost -20%. Cavern Dweller. Chance of intercepting an army using the Underway. Feast Pass or World Routes of 20%. Okay. Hit points. Winds of Magic Power Reserve charge of 5% when increasing. Okay, cool. Route Marcher. And increase in his aura size and unit XP gained per turn. Okay. Quest-wise, Cauldron of the Great Maw. This is his quest battle at rank 10. This is what he'll get from doing so, but obviously you've got to get to rank 10 to get that. We know about the big names. Again, we haven't got one we can actually assign to him yet, but we can do that hopefully at some point. He's got the Potion of Strength assigned to him, so I'm going to go for the Bull Gorger. Increase that to a higher tier, I think, for this first skill point. So in terms of replenishment, we are right back up where we started. So we'll go and hit Karak Asgaraz now. Let's see if we can take it down. It's a decisive victory, but again, we're going to have to fight this. It's a Karak, for Christ's sake. We haven't seen a Karak for ages. And it's against some nice dwarves. So let's fight it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. It's been some time since I've seen one of these dwarven Karaks. This is going to be fun. So we'll, again, of course, channel the magic. And, of course, again, we get a massive debuff. Was I going to expect anything else? Oh, this is interesting. Nice, Karak. Beautiful design work, again, with the campaign map designers, or the battle map designers. Lovely stuff. So we've got a couple of ways of getting in here. One on the left and then one on the right, basically. Nice and simple. So we'll do a bit of divide and conquer. We'll go and take our Gorgers down the right side. Noblars down the left. We've got our Butcher now. He'll go down and support the Noblars. We'll get the Scrag to go on the right-hand side. Noblar Trappers to go down that way with the Ogre Bulls. And Ogre Bulls with dual weapons on here with the Saber Tusk. Right, go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So I'm going to get these absolute beasts to go in again. I love them. I love them. So where is Scrag? Okay, you get yourself in there, buddy.
Swarm together. When do we eat?
Push them in there. Get the Butcher to go. And what's he got as an ability, actually? Oh, he's got the armor piercing, has he? Great, okay. Okay, buff these buggers up. Right, now smash him. Smash him. Absolutely smash him. Yes, that doesn't get tiring. Every time I see that, it's better and better every time. Ogre Bulls have gone in. Obviously, we know they're not great against armor, so we've got to get supporting Noblars to go in. Saber Tusk Pack can go in. We'll get them buffed up with some armor piercing damage. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Come on, Saber Tusk Pack. Get in there. Push, push, push. The walls are falling as we thought. Let's debuff their leadership again. Right, lovely. Get yourself forward, Scrag. Help out your...
Where's me master?
your laddos in battle. Come on, let's go in. How are we doing? We'll buff these up again. Ooh, no, 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 no. I think I buffed him up. I was supposed to have buffed up the side. No, I haven't. I think I buffed up. No, I buffed up the Noblars. I was supposed to do the Saber-Tusk pack. Damn it. Never mind. Let's get around these guys. Come on, let's get around the back of them. If we just get around the side, it will flank them. That will put pressure on the rear. How are we doing over here? What have we done? Fantastic over here. Let's push in. Give chase. Let's go. Come on. Gotta get round the back of him. That's it. Noblars, get in, get in, get in. The Butcher's doing alright. Buff the Ogre Balls, that's it. That's it. Get that armor piercing damage right up. Oh, the bloody Saber-Tusk pack are going to a rampage. But they are starting to rout. Obviously, always a good sight to see. That where's the Dwarven Lord? Once these have gone, they're stout defenders, as you can imagine. As you can imagine, are the dwarves. But we've got to finish them off. Looks like they've gone back in here. Hang on. Dwarven Wolves coming in again. Right. Charge him. Give him a charge. Debuff the leadership. Charge him hard. Charge him hard. There goes Scrag. Get his armor piercing damage right up. That's absolutely smashing through him. There we go. Victory. That's all we needed to do. Beautiful. Excellent stuff. Excellent. Another decisive victory. Wind of Jets. So it increases our power recharge by 80% and increases cooldowns by 15 seconds. Though that's obviously the caveat to it. But it does power recharge at 80%, which is obviously good. Okay, cool. So let us take the settlement for our own. The riches of the Dwarven lands shall be ours. Yes. So we've increased our settlement size to a secondary settlement of 2. So we've got the, again, Stew and Kitchen and Gold Hoard. Okay, lovely. Income generated 150 from doing so. Nice. So the next crack is Skrag Zeppelin. That's going to be a big one, though. I don't know if we'll get that done today. So what we can do, we'll double back. We'll have another settlement battle in this episode today. We'll go and take on the Empire for a bit of a laugh and see what we can do. I'm not going to take on the dwarves over at Skrag Zeppelin today. I won't get enough done in the video, I don't think. But we'll definitely go and take on the Empire. So that's going to give us heal per second, regeneration, Toothcracker armor 30. Oh, that could be good for our Ogre Bulls. We'll go for that one, Toothcracker. I think. Do we? Or do we go for Route March? No, we'll go for Toothcracker. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Okay. Thank you. Right, end the turn there for Scrag. Well done, buddy. That's your first turn. Done and dusted. Capture any of the following settlements. Kuraz. Oh, that's what? What? No, what? Oh, of the... Is that the actual faction? Are they called them? Oh, I think they are, you know. There must be, that's the faction. Capture and occupy the following settlements. Well, I've done that. What? You can't give it that. You can't give that to me when I've already bloody done it. Oh, there you go. Right. Okay. Thank you. That was nice and easy. So what's a rock eye? Forest spotting 10%. Okay. Must be, obviously, hidden units in the forest, is it, that you can spot with that? I'm not sure. Okay, let's go back over to Gristle Valley. Our control is -8 here. Hopefully that will die down as we go through the turns in a second. We'll recruit now some more Ogre Balls while we're waiting. I want to go for this, as I say, this faction over here, or the Empire faction over here. Recruit new units. We've got them done. So let's go. Let's just give them the good news in a minute. What we could do, actually, is just camp in their lands, of course. And we'll build a, deploy a camp. Oh, we can't do that until next turn. Hang on. Let's end the turn, guys. Hang on. Hang on a minute. So they're mustering at Ilhart. Technology research. We can build the camp now.
It hungers.
You're too close to a settlement. What? Oh, man. Okay, go over there, then. Now we can do it. Deploy the camp. Good stuff. Camp deployed. Construct any camp building. So we know about the tiers. Look at that. 20 per population surplus to get to tier 5. How much does that cost us? 16,000. God, these are very expensive camp buildings. So meat gained, 4%. Meat generated 5. Income generated 200. So I think that's the same, isn't it? That's the bullpen. Is that what we've got already? Yeah, we've already got the bullpen. So that's the same building chain there, but it's going to give us now, obviously, with the camp. Where are you? Where are you? I want the camp, not you, Scrag. Where are you? There we go. You've got this at tier 2, a pack cave, which is obviously they're going to unlock extra units we can't get in the settlement building. Okay, we'll have to go for an infrastructure building to begin with. Income generated 200. We'll go for that one. So we shall. Just thinking, can I? No, we'll end the turn. We'll end the turn. What we will do is we'll recruit another couple of units into the fold. Oh no, we can only do one. Okay, fine. Melee attack for them.
Your gifts are bountiful.
Put that to a tier 2. And we'll probably do the control to get this leveled out here to do the control +2. And then we're going to hit Ilhart. The only thing I'm wondering, actually, is obviously if we took this region, we'll find out in a second. If I took this region, right, of Ilhart, will my camp stay? Or does it then fall apart because we've already got a settlement under our control? That's what I want to find out, because ultimately, you've done all that work to get the camp built up, and then it just disappears because you've taken the settlement in their lands. I would imagine the camp stays, even though it's in enemy territory at the moment. It still stays if you capture it, if you know what I mean. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll find out. So let's attack. Give them the good news. Sorry, Carl. It was ultimately going to happen eventually. So Ilhart, here we go. I don't think I would do this usually if I was fighting this as a proper campaign. I would have carried on attacking the dwarves first, but I wanted to show you a little bit more of a variation in this video, and obviously have a bit more of an extra battle in there for this this preview. And of course, the faction of the Empire, you can't resist, really, can you? So we'll fight this one as well and take this Empire land for our own. Again, it's been a while since I've seen an Empire settlement on Warhammer. So, oh, lovely. Excellent stuff. I mean, you can imagine on the first game, was it the second or the first game? I know the second game, you definitely couldn't fight unwalled settlement battles. And if you looked at this on the first game, You would think this is an actual walled settlement, but it's so good that this is an unwalled battle. Still exceptional detail to it. Kind of reminds me of Hogwarts on acid, you know what I mean? Right, okay, well, we shall prevail, of course. And we shall attack from the southern side, I think. I think we'll go this way, actually. Take a little walk up the southern gate, or the southern opening. So everyone come down here. So, Ogre Balls, they will go in. I don't think we're not facing off against very advanced Empire units anyway, so we should be fine with this. Gorgers go in. Butcher, you will be going in. In fact, you'll probably pretty much all be going in, actually. So he's now got that augment spell. We know that one. He's also got this wand of jet. Of course, there's a wand of jet, then wand of jet. So hopefully that will help with a power recharge. Let's go for Channel the Magic, of course, again. One last time. Oh, no, of course. There we go. I was going to say, just for the last time in these preview videos, we actually got a positive effect. But, of course, that would be ridiculous to think that, wouldn't it? So we'll go for the Toothcracker as well. Yes, the armor. Plus 30. Okay. So what are we fighting off against? Spearmen. I think the Spearmen are anti-large. I'm sure they are. They are. Spearmen and Swordsmen. And then Swordsmen, again, very basic units, so we're not going to be concerned about it. You go that way. You go this way. Oh, no, they've got a barricade. You wouldn't believe it, would you? You wouldn't believe it. Well, we may as well just go smash in that line there. Absolutely smash them. Butcher go in. Scrag, get yourself forward. Why are you stopping? Why are you stopping? Come on. Go forth, Gorgers. Let us give them the armor piercing damage. I know there's not much armor to them, I don't think, the Spearmen, but still. We'll get them to give them an extra bit of damage. Gives them the melee attack plus 24 as well. And they are smashing through. Yes, they are Spearmen, but the Ogre Balls are causing absolute havoc. We'll get these to branch off and hit these unit swordsmen over there. Come on, come on, come on. Debuff their leadership, as always. Oh no, don't tell me just deep. No, I was going to say I thought I'd debuff my own leadership then. What the hell? Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my, they went flying. Jesus. That was ridiculous from the Gorgers. I love these Gorgers. No wonder you can't get him at the very start of the game. Oh, here comes their Empire Lord. Gustav Law. Hammer infantry. We'll debuff that bastard in a second. Give these a bit more of an armor buff. Get the power recharge going up. Come on, get that power charge up. Come on, come on. I want to debuff his leadership. Butcher, get yourself in here. Give him some armor piercing damage, those Gorgers over there. Here we go, right. Come in, debuff them now. How are we doing over here with the NC Spearmen? Balls are doing alright, actually. God, actually, we're not doing 100% alright. We're doing okay. Upgrade their armor a bit then. And we'll give them Gorgers the melee attack and armor piercing damage. Why are they sitting back? You got to go forward, Chapo. Come on, Gorgers, get in there, lads. Concentrate on the Empire Lord.
The more commands.
This is it then, I think. Once we've got this guy taken out, it's all done and dusted. So all pounce on him, all pounce on him. They are pretty much falling back now. Yeah, he's going now. That debuff of leadership has done the job. There we go, that's victory. Thank you very much. That initial charge by those Gorgers was fantastic. Right, end the battle. Another decisive victory. I'm liking these guys, I'm telling you, I'm really liking them. Excellent stuff. A nice way to end the video there with that extra decisive victory. So the settlement is now ours. Of Eelheart. Occupy it. Follow again, Goblin Chief. Excellent. So yeah, oh yeah, that's good then. So the camp does stay, even though you have control of the region now. It does stay as a camp in your actual owned territory. That's good. Big slab. Growth. Replenishment rate plus 3%. So look at that. Next turn, we were back to full strength yet again with these with this army. We won't go for that one. We'll go for that. Increase the armor piercing damage again. And then with Scrag himself, we'll go for it. We'll go for that. We'll go for tier 2 of the Bulgars. Yeah. Surprised I haven't got a big name yet. I thought I would have got a big name by now, but probably obviously not. Obviously not. So Rockeye, you can't be assigned to him. I'll assign it to the hunter then. Don't know why I'm doing this because I'm going to stop the video in a minute, but it's just it's the right thing to do, really. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is it for this battle, or this video. We've done all right, haven't we? Look at that. Money's looking good. We've taken on the Empire. We've taken on the dwarves. We've got two regions under our control, if I can speak right. And he's looking pretty formidable. Those are the definite highlight from this video for me, the Gorgers. I thought they were exceptionally good. So that is it. I feel kind of sad really now. This is the last video I'm going to do on Warhammer 3's preview videos of factions now. It's all over. It's done. 3.5, 4 weeks of doing all these videos and it's come to an end. But obviously, it's kind of coming to an end in one way and then starting again in another way. Because, of course, in 2 days' time, we shall be starting our actual Warhammer 3 main campaign. Of course, guys, you will be having the say upon which faction it is that I'll be playing as. So, of course, as I said before, check out down below in the video description the poll for the vote. Cast it now. You've only got about 24, 48 hours to vote for it on. So you've got to get it done now to make sure your vote actually does count. So there we go. Thanks very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed this video and the other one, Greaser's Gold Tooth. If you have, please do drop them a like. And until next time, until the campaign, which will be happening very soon, take care and farewell.